Hope you guys are well. I am excited for today's practice because, first of all, I'm starting a little later. Second of all, I just did a meditation with my group of friends, so it was beautiful. And yeah, I'm ready for my gratitude list. I'm so excited. Of course, I thought of things before, and now I'm forgetting what they were. But I'll think of them together. Get my pumpkins in the shot. That's better. All right, gratitude list. I'm just jumping right into it because I am feeling grateful. Watching movies. You guys ever see a movie and like within the first like 10 minutes of the movie you're like, this is one of my favorite movies, like officially. Like I already love this movie. Morning Blue Rebel, hello, welcome. Welcome in. Starting with our gratitude list, so I'm just writing it down right now. I watched The Count of Monte Cristo last night. Literally one of my favorites. Like instantly. I had never seen it and I was just like, oh, this is so good. It reminds me of Princess. It has Princess Bride vibes for me, where it's like action and adventure and it's love and romance and it's just like fun to watch and good morals. Like, just checked all the boxes for me. I'm really glad you're here, Blue Rebel. Welcome in. I'm gonna get my headphones, I think, so I feel like you guys can hear me better. Hopefully it helps. We'll see, we'll see. Or is the sound okay? I guess I should just ask that, right? Before I put headphones in. But yeah, so I watched Count of Monte Cristo last night and it was amazing. I don't know if you've seen that movie or not. I do. I love yellow. I love it. I was deciding which yellow outfit to wear today. And I found this one. This one's one of my favorites. I had it in my car for the whole summer and I was really excited. I found it yesterday when I went out there for my little speaker, I think it was. It's an honor and a blessing to always have you here as well. You do. You seriously brighten up every stream you go into. Like, you make everyone feel so good. Like Blue Rebel Wolves, we are so grateful for you. It completes you. Thank you. So we are writing a gratitude list. So I'm writing watching movies. I love watching movies, especially with my friends. Oh, so good. I'm gonna write, I'm grateful for appreciation. Like when people appreciate you and your efforts and like who you are as a person and how you are. Cause like I'm kind of a goofball, like I'm a dork. Like we're watching this movie last night and I'm like talking and laughing and like most people not cool with that. Most people are like, shh, I'm watching the movie. But like my friend was just like so, he was just wonderful. So it was great to just be like, be myself and feel good about it. And you're waiting for the live. Couldn't be more happy. Oh, good. Welcome in. Yes, I could have gone live a couple seconds earlier, but I was still in my PJs and I was like, let's go change. And then I was gonna leave my hair up and then I took it down and it looked like this and I was like, perfect. I love it when you wake up in the morning, you take your hair down from a crazy bun and it comes out like curled and shiny and beautiful. I'm like, all right, I can deal with this. This I can handle. So, thank you. I'm glad you're here. All right. What else are we gonna write on our gratitude list for the day? Authenticity. I'm really grateful for authenticity. Like when people are authentic with me, when I can be my authentic self with them, I don't feel like, I don't know. Sometimes I just can't. Sometimes I just feel like I can't, or maybe that's all it is. Sometimes I feel like I can be authentic, but I'm a lot happier when I get to be authentic. So glad you're in here. Hi, hope you're having a nice day and night wherever you are, and that it's amazing as lovely as you, Cosmic Carly, and the same with everyone here as well. Agreed. Agreed. This is a good community. Alright, well, do you want a card this morning, Blue Rebel? Are you interested in a card reading? It is already 10/9, October 9th. Pretty crazy how fast this year is going. Drinking more of that lemon ginger manuka honey tea. It's nice and spicy. Good way to wake up. It's gone real fast. Yeah, right? Like, whoa, it's October? Holy cow. Crazy. Oh my goodness, I really want breakfast. Like, I want to cook myself up a good breakfast this morning. Like, that sounds really good. Like, I don't know, classic, like, breakfast sandwich, English muffin with, like, an egg and a little bit of cheese, and that just sounds so good right now. I know, already in October, like, almost halfway through October. Oh shoot, yeah, sorry, I don't have anything set up yet, but hopefully soon. But yeah, we've got a few different decks. Depends on if you want an oracle card or if you want tarot. So I've got my new one is the Angels and Ancestors Oracle. You had a burger today. What did the egg? Oh, nice, yum. I've got the Starseed Oracle deck. I have the Mystic Mondays Tarot, or the White Sage Tarot. I also have a lot of random decks. How to Love Yourself cards, notes from, excuse me, wow, notes from the universe on abundance. Good morning. Oh my gosh, Dan Devation's here. Hello. Welcome on in. I'm glad you're here. We're just gonna pull a couple cards before we do our practice. Oh, I'll pick the deck. All right, I feel you. Do you have a specific question in mind, or are you just hoping for a message? Let me know. Dan Devation. That's so awesome. I'm so glad you're here. Da-da-da. I'm gonna light this candle because it feels like the right thing to do. Ta-da. Put it. Where do we want to put the candle? Over here? So y'all can see it? Alright, let's see. I'm feeling the Angels and Ancestors. It's also my new one, so I do like to play around with it a little bit. Alright, Blue Rebel. Such a lovely person in our community. Little hype friend. Let's see, what messages? What would you like them to know? Good question. I do, I'm just kind of learning them. Normally I just kind of pull cards until it feels right. Kind of just do it intuitively. I can do like, let me think about this because I know I just looked it up and it's in one of the books. But you can do essentially like, what does your soul need to know, and like what actions should you take, or like what are the messages that you need to hear. Even you could do like, what are you struggling with? Like, what are your struggles? What are your strengths? And like how to, I'll have to look it up. Off the top of my head, not great. My memory right now, not awesome. But yeah, usually, lately I've just been doing like a 3-card max for free. And then if you wanted to tip for like a larger reading, we could do that. I do have my PayPal tips set up, which are just like on my profile on Twitch. find the link there because I'm streaming off my phone, so I don't have like Streamlabs or OBS set up. Pretty much because my work computer can't handle it. So I've tried to install everything and it just like won't. It just won't. Also, they probably have special permissions set up. I could download Discord all right, but everything else has been a little wonky. And Discord doesn't work great on there either. I was trying to watch a movie last night and it just like kept cutting out. Like my computer is hardwired in, and yet, ooh, Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. Let me get closer for this one. Dang, Blue Rebel. All right, one of them readings, whatever you feel all right with. Yes. These cards, let's see, I think they do things a little bit differently, but okay, so this one is the 2-card spread. The first card represents the situation you are asking about, or where you are with things right now. The second card, which you lay across, above, or to the side of the first card, represents what you need to know or do about it. All right, interesting. So we'll do that one. Oh, I love it too. It's really gorgeous. She's beautiful. Yeah, so then we'll see what you need to do about this. And this one's where you are right now. Ooh, what? These two like go together? Are you joking? Look at, so this was your first card. Look at your second card, yo. Like what? Look at these homies. Fire Guardian is the second one. Ignite your passions. So that's how you bring about this magic into your life. Diving deep into your passions, find what fills you up, find what lights you up, write a list of just all the things that you love, and somehow you'll start to see a pattern, see how you can bring things together. But I am going to read from the book for both of these. This is so cool. Okay. Magic Guardian and Fire Guardian. All right, so Magic Guardian. Stop looking outside of yourself and recognize that you have incredible power within. Magic, with a K, is the energy of the universe that allows you to manifest and create through the direction and power of your will. It changes according to your frequency. The Magic Guardian is a representation of the angel of magic who helps you direct your will to bring about something into creation. She is the angel who swirls around shamans and wise ones when they are calling on the energy of magic to help them manifest something that will be healing and supportive on their path. She is the angel of all magic that is directed for the highest good of whoever is working with it. Extended message. You are the magic. You are the answer. You have it all within you. If you've been searching for an answer or a reason to focus, recognize that all you are looking for is already within you. You are a powerful and magical person with the capacity to direct your intentions and your will and will your desires into being. But your power can only be powerful when you own it. So take the time to acknowledge it. Your ability to dedicate yourself to a goal and make it happen is a real gift that you are being guided to recognize now. Amazing. And Fire Guardian, ignite your passions. Connect with your desires. The sparks could lead to something beautiful. The Fire Guardian represents the angel of fire. Fire is an energy that many people are afraid of, but you shouldn't be. Burning desires can lead to great expansion. Allow the Fire Guardian to help you awaken a wilder side of yourself and burn away any fear or shame that stands between you and your desires. When this card appears, you are reminded that passion is powerful and absolutely encouraged by spirit. And the extended message: you are being guided by your angels to connect with the powerful energy of desire at this time. If you have recently set an intention to explore your sexual side or become more sexually open, the fire of desire can burn away any old setbacks that are preventing you from expressing that part of your nature. If you are in a relationship, this card can indicate a great spiritual and sexual connection. Oh, amazing. Yes, there's a lot of good, manifesting, information in there. There's even, if you haven't looked into orgasmic manifesting, that's a real thing. There's like a lot of information on that online, and different healers and different therapists that help you work with that. So look into it. I don't know, you might be guided to becoming more spiritual, becoming more magical, manifesting what you want in your life, through owning your own power, through really stepping into that passionate side, whatever you find, whatever you love, whatever your desires are. The universe is totally supporting you. I love that. That's amazing. I hope that resonated. That was awesome. Felt like it really flowed well together, I felt. But yeah, if anybody wants a card, let me know. I'm happy to read. It is 10:30 now, so I have 2 hours until I start work, which is awesome. But I do want to do our practice at some point, so we'll do that in a little bit. I like to do the card readings first, because then I'm fulfilled and I've had fun, and then we can center back down and relax. So let me know. I don't have anything set up. Like I said, I'm streaming on my phone, so I don't have join or anything set up. Yeah, I'd love to read for you. Danivation, right? Love it, love it, love it. Sue, good morning. Welcome in. Hello. I liked, someone called you Kanoko yesterday, and I thought that was so beautiful. Highlight to see your face. Oh, thank you. And always put a smile on my face. I love it. That's fantastic. Thank you for being here. Danivation, do you have a specific deck that you like? White Lotus. Is White Lotus in here? Oh, that's who it was. Yes, thank you. I was watching 4 streams yesterday. Blanking out. Sorry, I totally forgot what I asked my question of. One of those mornings. I did a long meditation this morning, and we talked about a lot of intense things, so my brain is just kind of half there still. But yes, if you'd like a specific deck, let me know. We've got 2 tarot decks, the White Sage Tarot and Mystic Mondays Tarot. And then we have 2 oracle decks, the Angels and Ancestors and the Starseed Oracle. So let me know if any of those names resonate with you. If you like any of those decks, haven't heard of any, let me know. But I do have a couple random ones. Notes from the Universe on Abundance, the Louise Hay Self-Love cards, and the Abraham Hicks Health and Wellbeing cards. Good morning, Lamani. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome on in. Welcome in. Glad to have you. We're just doing some tarot readings, and then we're going to do our Qigong practice and bring some health and healing back to our bodies. So I just knocked my tea over, and yet it did not spill. It was tilted almost all the way to the side. I don't even know how it didn't spill, but it didn't. Crazy. Yeah, the last one I mentioned, it's Starseed Oracle. I was thinking that when I read it to you too, I was like, oh, I hope that's the one. Sometimes you gotta just trust your intuition. Let's see. Oh, that's right. These were all the cards I read for ATF the other day. Those are crazy. All right, Starseed Oracle, yes. Just need some encouragement for the upcoming decisions I will need to take. Yes, absolutely. Definitely can relate to that. I'm going to read a couple for you, but this is the first one that pulled out. Star Keeper. Cosmic ancestors seed the light by staying grounded. Definitely ground yourself, especially if you have important decisions to make. Especially during this Mercury retrograde time, there's a lot of like energy that's going on that makes things difficult, communication and technology, and we know the major ones, but but staying grounded can really help. For even when things go wrong, then you can be a little bit more in your place. Okay, well, that card is definitely coming out. All right, there we are. Star Keeper. Next one that came out was Water Your Garden. This one's all about rest, rejuvenation, taking care of your body. Yeah, I'm the classic daydreamer. And the last one that came out was Breath of the Cosmos. My will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. I love this card. She's so gorgeous. But yeah. You want to read cards for me, Lamiani? Oh, excuse me. All right, let's read these. I always read these in order. So for this spread with the 3 cards, I think this book does have a specific 3-card read, so. Fated life versus destiny life. The fated life we're born into, the one that society sets us up to follow. The destiny life is the hero's journey, the courageous call of the soul. Yeah, you can definitely do a reading for me. Card 1, fated life, the call of the ego versus the obvious life. Card 2, the destined life, the card of the soul. And card 3 is the bridge, the leap, challenge, or decision you're called to face, and the challenge or action you're being called to make. So, there we go. This is kind of perfect. So, the first one we got was Star Keeper, the fated life. Cosmic ancestors seed the light by staying grounded. So, let's read. Looking around for my book, but my book has both things in it. So, Star Ancestors. Oh no, Star Keeper, my bad. Star Keeper, cosmic ancestor, seed the light by staying grounded. You are an ancient keeper of the stars, here to anchor and seed your light in your unique way. You've likely been incarnating on Earth for quite some time, dedicated to an era of awakening and bringing about a long-awaited shift to the planet's evolution. We are at this tipping point now. The survival of Earth and all its species is coming to a head. The more grounded you remain during this transitional period, the more helpful you'll be. The more you tend to the flames of your own heart, the more love you'll anchor onto this planet. The wisdom of the stars is imprinted in your soul. The more soul fragments you call home, the more this wisdom is seated here. You may be called to be in different places in the world to anchor in this light, perhaps by taking a trip or living in a certain location. You may also find yourself experiencing awakening symptoms. The more grounded you remain, the more stable Earth's energy will become, and the less reactive humanity will be. So the more you meditate, the better the planet gets. You are here for a double mission, to grow as an individual and as part of a larger collective. That's bringing about a shift in frequency. Trust that you can be in the world, but not of it, and lead a truly glorious life. So this one has a starseed activation, so you're supposed to place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following. I'm going to tilt this down too. There we are. All right. I acknowledge that I'm a star keeper. I choose to anchor my light and stay as grounded as possible. All right, so that was card 1. Card 2 is, so that's the obvious fate. This second one is the call of the soul. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. It's water your garden. Water your garden, the call of the soul. Earth is a seasonal planet, and as such, you are a seasonal being. You can't be on and in full bloom month after month, day after day. You're strongly being called to put on the brakes, rest, and refuel. to take a moment to restock and replenish and slow right on down. Your body is the only body you're given, and it needs to be respected as such. You're being called to take responsibility for your well-being, to put your health and body first. I know it can feel like time is running out, and as if there are urgent things that simply can't wait. However, if you keep pushing on, soon fatigue will set in. This way of living isn't sustainable. If anyone continues to race through this life, eventually they will reach exhaustion, and it will take longer to recover than it would have done to rest. Been there, done that. Immune system disorders and mystery illnesses are becoming much more common because we're putting too much pressure on our bodies to keep up with the instantaneous pace of modern life. We're always in that sympathetic nervous system, that go, go, go. We need to learn how to activate our parasympathetic nervous system, our rest, restore, allow our body to heal. In scientific terms, that's what they're saying. How are you being called to put on the brakes? To rest, restore, and rejuvenate. When was the last time you took a holiday or had a full weekend, day, or afternoon off? Look after your precious body and mind. Give yourself enough time to recover when you find yourself running on your preserves. There is enough time. Life will bend when you do. Super powerful. And the last one, the bridge, the leap, the challenge, or decision to face, and the change or action you're being called to make. And it's breath of the cosmos. I feel like my voice is so gravelly today. I don't know if that's just me. My will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. When we rely on our own will, we are micromanaging the universe and resisting the natural flow of life. Geez, I was thinking today that I need to get back on my nutritional habits. Yes. There is also a section on my profile here on Twitch where you can click Get Healthy, and it has like the best protein powder, the best vitamins, like really proven to extend life and help you thrive. So highly recommend it, because there's going to be a lot of vitamin companies that aren't as healthy, that are actually shortening lives. So anyway, breath of the cosmos. When we rely on our own free will, we're micromanaging the universe and resisting the natural flow of life. We are not trusting the mysterious breath of life. We're rejecting the great cosmic intelligence and relying instead on ourselves and our own personal strength. When we do this, we find ourselves attempting to bend things to our will. We spend our time forcing, pushing, and living from a space of trying to. Everyone around us can feel it, and the universe can feel it too. You're being called to stop micromanaging the universe and trust the breath of life, to surrender to the greater will that God has for you, to move from my will to thy will. When you surrender to the greater will of life, you begin dancing with the rest of life. When you bow to the great mystery and say, please use me, please show me the way. Little by little, you find yourself living your most fulfilling, authentic life. When you relinquish control and release the way you think things should be and surrender to the greater will, you find yourself being led. You begin breathing the breath of life. And again, another starseed activation. Place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following. I am willing to stop relying on my own strength and personal agenda, and instead surrender to the breath of life. Dear God, please help me. Help move me from my will to thy will. Please lead me. Please show me the way. Whew. I always have to take a deep breath after those. They're super powerful. I love that reading for you. I feel like it's about relaxing, it's about resting, it's about trusting that the universe has you no matter what you feel. Like everything's gonna work out. Try not to control so much. Try to, give yourself that time, that space to rest and relax. And it will just the answers will come to you. You'll feel more centered. Hopefully you do this practice with us, because it's a good centering practice, and it brings clear chi, clear energy, that prana, that life force into our minds. really does help clear your mind, wake you up for the day, give you all that good, tuning into your intuition again. So, oh, I'm so glad, so glad. I love reading for you guys. Thank you for letting me read for you. I forget to say that, but I truly mean it. Like, this is my favorite. I love this part of the day. Like, oh, let's do some readings. Like, let's see what the cards have to say for people. So, um, yeah, it helps me tune into my intuition more. It helps me feel like I'm doing the right thing. So, oh, and Blue Rebel's coming in with the sweet comments. If we are ever sad, remember Dandavation, remember everyone here. You shine brighter than the moonlight and the stars in the night sky, and nothing can bring down the brightness that you shine every day without fail. Resident Hype Man. Thanks, Blue Rebel, appreciate it. And I'm really glad that resonated. It's also, they're usually cards I need to hear too. Because I go, and finally yesterday I did give myself time to rest. I didn't stream last night. I just chilled out in bed and watched a movie and laughed and had a good time, and I just need to remember how to have fun more. Definitely need to remember how to have fun more. Silly thing that you don't think you need to know or remember, but sometimes we do. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. So we will, unless anybody else wants a card, I'm ready to do the practice. I'm also ready for that breakfast sandwich we talked about. I'm hungry. But, no, this is great. I should probably just make myself food before I start streaming. Because I always start thinking about food while I'm streaming. I'm like, oh, it sounds good. Start talking about food on the stream. Then this will become a cooking stream again, because I'll just have to go in there and make something. Wow, that was lovely though. I feel so full. Emotionally full. Obviously. Anyway, so if nobody else wants a card, we will do our practice. I'm ready. I'm ready if you're ready. I might take my glasses off because they do tend to fall off and get in the way when I'm doing my practice. Scream! I'm good. How are you? How's it going? How are you? What's new? Are you ready for the practice? Are you doing the practice with us today? I haven't started live streaming here because I pee too much. Oh my god, that's hilarious. That's legit though. One of my friends does too though. I'm always like, hey, do you need a bathroom break? Like between every reading. Sometimes it's just what you gotta do. Make the people wait. People love it. Put on your BRB screen. I don't have one, so people come into my stream and they're like, what is this, pillow stream? What's going on here? We're looking at the pumpkins? Because I'll just be gone. I'm like, oh, gotta go get my tea, gotta go do this, gotta, whatever. So, yeah, it's fine. It's fine, it works for me. I don't know, some people don't stay. Pillow stream, exactly. Some people leave, they come in, they're like, this girl, nobody's here. They said she gone, what's she talking about? Nobody, there's nothing. Oh yeah, spending your day introspecting about the choices I'm making in day-to-day life. Wow, that's an intense day right there. That's legit though. You gotta examine how we're spending our time and what we're putting our energy and effort into. It's real. We just did a reading kind of about that. But yeah. Ta-da. I'm gonna put that in there. I'm gonna put my cards away unless anybody wants anything else. Let me know. But yeah. Yeah, send me positive vibes and love, yes. So I can do some healing. I learned a healing practice that's free online to learn. I'll love a card for my coming week, absolutely. All right. I'm sticking with the Starseed Oracles. I think these ones have great messages. Very powerful screen. What does screen need to know? I move my incense all the time, like all throughout the day, and then I never can find it. Hiraeth? Hiraeth. I don't know how to pronounce this word, I'm going to be honest, but I wish I did. Hiraeth. Longing for home. Homesick for the stars. Hiraeth is a Welsh word that's difficult to translate, but it refers to a certain longing or homesickness, a yearning for a home or a place to which we cannot return. This unexplainable, unshakable longing for home is common in starseeds and old souls. Perhaps you've had it since birth. For some, it's a distant memory of a planet, galaxy, or star system in the universe that their soul remembers and yearns to return to. A place they may have experienced more than Earth. For others, it's a longing for the unity of Source and remembering that interconnected oneness. The yearning can lead some starseeds to travel, searching all corners of the planet to find a physical place that feels like home. I think a lot of us can relate to that. I can. Shell Shredda, welcome in, Spirit. Hello, happy weekend. I'm so glad you're all here. Thank you all for being here. Just doing a quick one-card reading for Scream here. Where was I? Yes. This yearning can lead some starseeds to travel, searching all corners of the planet to find a physical place that feels more like home. For others, it can manifest as a need to find home in people, communities, and relationships. A journey to find somewhere they truly belong. Thank you. I'm doing good today. If you resonate with this yearning for home, but don't really know where home is, you're being invited to remember that your soul chose to be here on Earth. You're being called to fully commit to embodying your life. You're being reassured that you didn't come here alone, and that your soul consciously decided to experience what it's like to be a soul in a human body, on this planet, at this time. You're being called to anchor in all your presence, your personality, your soul, and your spirit in the here and now, to fully commit to living this life right now, to commit to putting 2 feet completely in. How can you commit more fully to your life? Wow. That's a beautiful card. I don't know if you're struggling with that right now or if that resonates, but I've definitely been there, definitely felt that. No matter where we are, we're there for a reason. We chose these trials and tribulations. We came here onto this earth school to learn things, to go through the difficult times as well as the good times, and to help us grow as an individual. So, you're struggling. Welcome in. We struggle here, but we don't do it alone. We struggle here together, and we celebrate together too. There's good and there's bad in this lifetime, and we definitely go through it. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, most of my friends are online now, and it does feel very lonely sometimes when I'm wishing that I could go do in-person activities with somebody, and I end up going by myself. But at the same time, like, I've also found that I'm stronger now in my aloneness and my ability to be alone. Gary Zukov. I don't think I have. There's a card in this deck that's called Earth School. That's reminding me of that. But more confident in my aloneness rather than feeling lonely. I feel strength. I feel resilience. I find a lot of power in my alone times as well. So it's a journey, though. I also have a 3-year-old son, so I find that I do appreciate my alone time a lot more when I am constantly needed by another being as well. So that also makes a difference. I'm not gonna lie. Um, but yeah, maybe look up Gary Zukov. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, but that's how my brain wants to pronounce it. But there's a lot of great communities. I found the app called Insight Timer, INSIGHT space TIMER, Insight Timer. That's been really phenomenal. I actually have a couple meditations that I've done on there that I've that's me speaking doing meditations. Um, but there's amazing sound healings. There's chats. It's social media for meditators. So I found some of my best friends on there. When I was really going through depression, like going on the live videos, like reading through the chats. It's basically like this, but there's like usually between 100 and 1,000 people in these chats. And not everybody's chatting. You'll see the same names come up of people talking. Um, and people greet each other. People are really kind, really supportive. A lot of people that are sober on there. A lot of communities of people who have lost family members or children, or gone through these really difficult, dark moments in life that have come out the other side, and it's inspiring, and it lifts you up. So I highly recommend that app. It's been really wonderful. Happens to me when I get lonely feeling, I ask myself, with whom do I really want to hang out with or share my energy? Yeah. Most of the friends I have are not on the same level as me. Yeah, it's so true. Yes, there's agreed that especially in those relationships with people that you've known for a long time, like if they're not advancing and taking the steps and on the same path as you can find yourself just kind of diverging, right? And not in a way that's, I'm, like you said, it's not I'm better than you. It's not like it's not like there's a hierarchy of levels. It's just kind of like, this is where I'm at on my spiritual path or my journey, my self-healing journey, my inner child journey, whatever struggles we're facing, whatever shadows we're coming to terms with and learning to love ourselves through. And some people are just not ready to love themselves. They're still stuck in addiction mindset. They're still stuck in running away from themselves mindset, or feeling not good enough, complaining mindset. And these are all really detrimental to our soul. Those energy vampire type people who see your light and want it, and yet are not willing to put in the effort to realize that the light also what lies within themselves. And without recognizing that, you're constantly going to be seeking to fill a void that doesn't even exist. Exactly. I live in Beer City, USA, so most people are going out and drinking, and I live right down the road from a bunch of bars, and like bars I've never been to, and bars I feel no need to ever go to. Like, I don't mean drinking tea. Exactly. Exactly. I would love to have a tea house. Side note, I think that'd be phenomenal. I want to be like Uncle Iroh's tea house, like just like give people tea and chat about things and have like in-depth conversations like this, right? Where we're like, getting into the deep stuff and talking about things that scare us and that we're worried about, and how we feel loneliness and disconnection from community, and create a community space again. So. I feel like we can do that online a little bit. It's not the same. I can't give you guys all a big hug and tell you how much I love you and like give you that physical connection that I'd like to, of like, I'm here for you. Here we are in person having tea. We are separated, unfortunately, by technology, but at the same time, we can still feel that connection of like, hey, let's all sit down, let's have our tea, let's write a gratitude list, like let's do this qigong practice because it'll help us heal. So yeah, I love that. Definitely prefer connecting with self and having one-on-one interactions. Agreed. Yeah, I am definitely I'm an in-person conversation person most of the time, because my anxiety can get like nervous when I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to call this person or whatever it is. But yeah, I am feeling more confident now with getting on camera and just being able to talk, and knowing like, if nobody shows up, that's okay. If 8 people show up, I'm thrilled. Like, what a great day. Like, I'm so, like, cannot be more pleased that there are, oh my gosh, 10 people here. Like, what is going on? It's a blessing. Like, I'm so, like, just beyond amazed that people are like, all right, we're just gonna sit and listen to Carly ramble and have our little chat in Chatland, and I just love it. Um, I've gotten more confident. I've felt more like I can just be myself, be my authentic self, and we can have these conversations. And I hope that it's helping people. I hope that it's not just me. I feel better, but I do think that there is that lack of not being in person, but there's also like this you know, fills that community interaction for me. And I'm also in a lot of different online communities as well. And that helps balance things out. So when one thing's not going on, then I've got another community to go to or people to reach out to for different things, which really helps as well. So that's my other suggestion. There's one of my groups is called the Paradigm Shift Community, and they have a Discord and share each other's live chats and videos, and we do a lot of like healing circles, a lot of talks about, like, the other one was about mental health, one was about like how do you find your happiness, or like what does self-compassion mean to you, like all these topics that get you thinking about things you might not normally, and discussing about it too, and hearing different people's perspectives. It's just a beautiful thing. So highly recommend joining our Discord. We'd love that. And I think that's kind of all I want to ramble about right now. It's already almost 11. Does anybody want to do their practice? Are we ready? Spirit, did you want a card? My lovely mod, would you like a card? Let me know. I've been reading from the Starseed Oracle deck right now, which has been really a fun one. Perfect. You are welcome, absolutely. I should have offered a minute ago. All right, we're doing a 3-card spread for you, because that's what just popped out. And there's only one of these cards that I've read before, so I'm super excited about this. The first one, the Great Severing. Mars energy, anger, conflicts, something I can't read. Softening to love. Ooh. So that was the first card. The next one that came out was the Courageous Peony. Multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. And this 3-card spread I'm doing is, I'll read it when I go back over it. But then this last one is Big Picture Thinking, which is so gorgeous. I wish this lighting was a little bit better. Let me see if that helps. It's like so blue and purple and deep colors, and all these layers of rock. There's like teal and pink and purple, and oh my god. Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. Wow, indeed. I'm really excited to read this. All right, let's read it. Stretch out your legs if you've been sitting cross-legged like me. Okay, so this 3-card spread. Well, the first one I believe is your like fated life. They call the call of the ego the obvious life. The second card is destiny life, the card of the soul. And the third card is the bridge, the leap, challenge, or decision to face, and the change or action you're being called to make. I've got the hiccups now. Okay. So the fated life, the great severing. The great severing. Oh, love that. It's like that one scene in Star Wars where they're walking through and there's all the sand people. Okay. The call of the ego, the obvious life. Let's see. Like I said, this is one I haven't read, so. Mars energy, anger, conflict. This is a shadow card, one that may feel confrontational. Don't be afraid. It's here to bring to the surface anything that's standing in the way of letting love in. The warring planet of Mars is our constant reminder that it's important to soften, forgive, and find our way back to love. There are many things in the human experience that make it difficult for our heart and soul to stay open to the never ending source of love. We're all wounded, and our unconscious wounds inflict wounds on others. It can feel like a never ending dance we can never escape. If we aren't careful, before long we will see the world as a scary, dangerous place where fear and anxiety roam free. If this card surfaces, it could be for two reasons. Firstly, for you to acknowledge the difficult emotions, situations, conflicts, wounds, and fears that are causing you pain and anxiety. And secondly, for you to find your way back to love. Yes, but this is the fated life, and then you have your destiny life, so I personally think you're already moving past this, but it might just be my perception of you. Find our way back to love. When we're hurt, it's normal to close off our heart to the world, to let the painful experience confirm the agony of separation in earthly life. Soften and find your way back to love anyway. When fear, anxiety, and paranoia paralyze you, it's normal to want to hide away from others and the world. Come out of your cave and soften your heart anyway. We are all innocent children, spinning our way around the world. Find a way to see the innocence in all people, especially yourself. How are you cutting yourself off from love? How can you soften towards those who have hurt you? So that's the first card. The next one is the Courageous Peony. I'm excited to read this one. This one I have read before. I read this one for ATF actually, last week. Multifaceted, unique nature. So this is your destiny life. Let yourself be seen. Flowers don't open and close according to who walks by. They embrace all of what they are and show it to the world around them. The peony doesn't try to compete with the cherry blossom, and the cherry blossom doesn't try to compete with the tulip. They own what they are and trust the timing of their true nature. You're being called to do the same. It's time for you to open yourself up and to being seen. Time to share your incredible, multifaceted, true nature with the world around you. To uncover and reveal your soul's greatest gifts without wavering. To own your uniqueness without apology. There's a flower on this planet who holds the same qualities that your soul is readying yourself to express. Let it inform you. You may have been taught that it's safer to keep your light hidden and your voice small, to hide behind the bushes instead of growing tall. The Courageous Peony is here to remind you that it's safe to embody all of who you truly are. It's safe to share your voice and let yourself be seen. At first, it may be uncomfortable, and you may be afraid of what others think, but with each passing day, it does become easier. Little by little, you realize that it draws in those who are meant for you, and your experiences, and the experiences you've been longing for, arrive at your feet. Oh, Kata Jelly, thank you so much. Great to see you. Great to have you in here. Your stream was wonderful. I feel like we all needed it. We talked about a lot of deep things. It was beautiful. So thank you. And the Starseed Soul Inquiry is, how are you being called to allow yourself to be more visible and seen in the world? I love that. I love it a lot. And the bridge, big picture thinking. Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. The Pleiadians are our cosmic cousins. They're here to remind us that it's never too late to learn new things and change the future. You're being called to be a visionary for the planet. Ooh. To take a deep breath, shake off what you've been taught about the world, and hold a new vision for humanity. You're likely a natural big picture thinker, here to generate ideas for the future, here to birth a new age and dream a new world into being. The future will be woven by dream makers like you, by those with enough courage to question the way things have been and envision new possibilities for the planet. Oh, bye, Kata Jelly. Thanks for being here. I hope you have a wonderful day. The world needs more artists, dreamers, inventors, and visionary thinkers. Perhaps you've had an idea recently that you're being called to usher in. If so, This card is your confirmation that it's divinely guided. The Pleiadians support us in this important stage in Earth's development. They want us to know that the decisions we make today will affect the well-being of our planet and all its species. They're calling on you to be a leader of the future, to hold a clear vision of what's possible, to trust that vision and follow it through with daily action, to dream a new world into being, to hold your mind open and try not to worry about what others think. For it takes great courage, again with the word courage, to pave a new path, to trust a vision before it's reality. How are you being called to step up and lead? What new ideas or creations are you being called to pursue? A gay parade! Oh my god, a gay pride parade! Oh, I love it. I wish I was there. Oh my god. My favorite. My favorite. Have fun for me. Dance for me. I love that. Okay, so that was beautiful as well. A lovely reading. I hope that resonated for you, Spirit. Wow, I loved that. Oh my gosh, I wish I was going to that parade now. Jealous. Oh my goodness. Whoosh. Whoosh indeed. I love that. Does anybody else want a card? Shall we begin our practice? Let me know. That was great. I got really excited about the Pride Parade, and I also really liked that reading. You're so welcome. Thank you for letting me read for you. That meant a lot. And I hope it spoke to you. I hope you do step out. I'd love to see you stream eventually or whatever you'd like. Night Breeze, welcome in. Hello. Holly's mentor, great to see you. Thanks for being here. Karina. No, Karina. If you guys don't follow Night Breeze and Karina, oh my god, please follow. Follow Night Breeze Moon Whisperer. Amazing, amazing reader. And we did Reiki, right? And like chakra balancing. Oh my god, amazing. Oh my god, Karina, you're so amazing. Are you joking right now? Raid. I love writing raid. I have so many different ways to write raid on my phone that are just saved with like a million letters. I'm so glad you're in here. Welcome in. Your emotes totally work. Look at those celeries. I can see them anyway. I stream on my phone, so like I don't know if it makes things weird. Probably. It makes most things weird. I make most things weird. Mid-band. Oh, thank you. I had my hair up in a messy bun and I took it down and I was like, what? It looks good. Amazing. Oh, welcome in. I'm doing good. We just did some tarot readings. Well, really, we've been reading from I love this deck. I don't know if you have it. I feel like it's kind of a common one. Okay, phone. The Starseed Oracle deck. I love this one. People have just been asking for messages for the upcoming week, and I feel like that one really sums things up a lot. So I'm doing good. I don't work until 12:30 today. Last night I watched a movie with one of my streaming friends. Like we just like screen shared it. It was awesome. Have you seen Count of Monte Cristo? I know it's a classic, but like I hadn't seen it and it was so good. Romance, adventure. It was like Princess Bride to me. It was so good. Oh, you only have one deck. This was my only deck for a long, no, I bought this one first, and then I gave it to my sister, so then I just rebought it. It takes time to collect. I do not have Streamlabs or Stream Elements, so I just stream off my phone. I don't have a laptop, and I've got my work computer, but my work computer won't let me download anything on it. We can do it on my phone? Oh my gosh. Okay, if I can do it off my phone, I'd be thrilled. Thank you so much. Thanks for jumping in here and for rating, like, so amazing. Thank you for trusting your community with me. Hello, welcome in, friends. I will totally, okay, I've got to work today until 11 p.m., so I don't know if that's too late, but I'll send you a message, either a whisper on here, or I think I'm in your Discord. No, my brain isn't remembering, but either way, I'll definitely message you whenever. Oh, good, okay. That's kind of how I am too, because I usually don't have my notifications on. Oh, hey, hello, Elijah. Elijah is our resident muscle guy, I guess. He wants me to flex all the time. I don't have muscles. No way. I gotta start working out again. But anyway, so I'm only on for, I guess I'm on for another hour and a half, or I have another hour and a half before work. So we do qigong around here, which is like slow breathing and stretching, moving the energy through our bodies. If you have poor circulation, if you have arthritis, if you have knee joint problems, lower back problems, we do like a health and healing stream. So helps just bring that energy into our different places in our bodies, help all our internal organs function better. We do like a kidney massage. One of the practices we do like a foot massage and reflexology. So trying to just like keep it simple. A lot of people think it's like yoga. It's not like yoga. Yoga's too intense. Yoga's a lot of upper body strength and holding yourself up. I love yoga. It has its place, but if you do have some health issues and you're like a chronic overdoer, you're someone who like wants to push themselves, I would say don't do yoga, do some qigong, because it's all about flowing, becoming like water, learning how to go with the flow, which I need to know how to do. I need to practice that daily, because I'm not classically one who goes with the flow. I look like it. I look like a hippie. I look like I'm easygoing, but I'm like, I want to control everything. Let me micromanage the universe, like we were just talking about. So we're gonna ring the chimes. Welcome in, Raiders, officially. All right. Well, thank you guys. Thank you for the new follows. I know that I can't see them, because I don't have. Once I get that set up on my phone, though, boom, no more excuses. I'm so excited. All right, so I'm ready to do our practice. If you guys want to see a little bit of how our practice goes, you don't have to do it along with me, but if you want to just kind of see what it's like, it's a lot of breathing, moving our arms, moving our legs, and just kind of figuring out how to breathe more deeply and take care of ourselves. You're amazing. Thank you so much. Oh, and I know my knees really need it, because I've been sitting like this and my knees are not happy campers right now. So, I think Karina probably had to go, but I should have asked her if she wanted a card after her tarot stream. I think she was doing tarot free readings this morning, or this morning for me. I think it's evening for her. Cyprus, how cool. One of my friends moved from Grand Rapids to Cyprus. He used to work with me at booking.com, but yeah. I wonder how that's going. He said it's beautiful. I bet it is. Thank you for hanging out. Yes, happy to watch. Happy to have you watch. Even if you don't do the practice and you just check it out. You gotta start somewhere. Gotta start somewhere. All right, so I'm ready. I think, wherever my phone went. See, I have all this stuff set up and then I get distracted with the readings. And then I just like set things down in crazy places. Ooh. I also just had 2 cards come out that I'm going to read for us as a collective reading. For all of our wonderful new buddies who just jumped in here, thanks for being here. And hopefully you can hear me okay, because I don't have my headphones in. So if the sound is terrible and you can't hear me at all, let me know. But okay, so we got 2 cards. We got, first of all, the Hermit card, which we kind of got a couple times earlier. Retreat and Recharge. We got the Water Your Garden card from the Starseed Oracle. And then the Spirit Fox card. Gorgeous. I saw a fox in real life. Had one come up to me in Colorado when I was laying outside sunbathing. Just like walked up to my chair, walked all around my chair. It only happens when you don't have your phone, by the way. Trust your talents in changing times. Retreat and Recharge. Let's read and then we'll do our practice for real, instead of just me saying that a million times. Yes, oh my gosh, I just got this deck. I love animals, so I have two that are animal themed. This one is the White Sage Tarot. These are all, well, not all of them. The swords are swords, but like, there's a lot of animals. Here's the Hierophant, and it's a deer. Hierophant. I don't know. I always pronounce everything wrong. The Wheel of Fortune card isn't even like a lot of these. There's the Hermit. I love this Hermit card. Look at that little sloth in his sweatshirt. I would love to. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, these are good ones too. There's like the Knight of Swords. They have like mountain lions, elephants in this deck. Love this deck. This one was, I should have written down which order. That was one of my first ones too. All right. So I'll read, yeah, you wanna, a card for your, oh my gosh, yeah, I would love that. Either deck, if you'd like, either deck. Let me see, because this one actually does have quite a few animals in it, because it has guardians, it has a bunch of different sections. Sacred ones, which has spirit animals in it. Guardians and messengers, and warrior symbols. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll read, it might even be the Spirit Fox. I mean, the fact that came out feels really significant, because I don't know why I just pulled cards randomly. I just flipped over the deck, and you just get that intuition. You're just like, these cards are supposed to come out. So I'll read Hermit, and then we'll read Spirit Fox, and you can tell if it resonates. Otherwise, I'd be happy to pull again. I'm like, where was I? Hermit. Take time to rest and recuperate in order to continue your growth. Benefit from the information that will come directly from your heart space. So this is the Hermit card. The Hermit card is one of solitude and meditation. It represents your capacity to go within and arrive at the cave of your heart. Many of the answers to your problems lie within. And if you don't take the time to connect with yourself and feel comfortable alone, we were talking about this earlier, you won't be able to hear the messages that are rising up inside you. The cross-legged meditation position of the cave-dwelling sadhu on the card is an invitation to harness your power, the power of your meditation practice. The Sri Yantra symbol behind him represents the union of masculine and feminine energies, hence support from Mother, Father, God. Extended message. You have been working hard and giving your all to your current situation, and it may become draining and detrimental to your development unless you retreat and recharge your energies. So, you are being guided to take a step back at this time. If you are working on bringing something together, your over-involvement could impede the process. So retreat and breathe. If you have something to say or do that could have a larger impact on your life, spend some time in deep thought, even contemplation, before moving forward. Often when we rush in, we don't see how destructive our actions can be. So meditate and listen to your soul's wisdom before proceeding further. Ooh, I love that. I'm really excited for this one too. Spirit Fox. Spirit Fox, stay alert as change is in the air. And this is trust your talents in changing times. The Spirit Fox features my favorite animal of all time, the red fox, an amazingly resilient creature able to survive in urban environments or the freezing temperatures of the Arctic. Foxes know what it's like to be hunted. For centuries, they have been sought for their precious fur when all they want to do is survive. So the Spirit Fox can help you overcome the energies of adversity and unfair treatment. Also, as urban foxes hide in cities and go about their business in the darker hours, the fox offers the medicine of blending in. Extended message, the energies around you are changing at this time, and although it may not always be comfortable, you are equipped with all that you need to survive in this shift. You are being presented with opportunities to reach spaces you've never encountered before, and this can make you feel on edge. But be open to the shifts occurring. because they really are the answers to your prayers. This experience of being hunted or threatened is now behind you, and you are being invited to come out from your den and reveal your glory and talents. Call upon Spirit Fox Medicine to help you be seen for who you are, and trust in your talents in order to be the best you can be in these changing times. Yeah, I know. I feel like both of those super resonated. Hello, Stony. How's it going? Stretch out those legs. Oh my goodness. I get so into the readings. I'm like, sit in these crazy positions. Yeah, super. That I feel like both of those like we're on for you, right? Like 100%. Let's see. So if you don't, I feel like you might, but Witch of the Webs. She is a wonderful. She actually told me my spirit animal friends or animal guides. I don't remember how she calls them. She calls them something because apparently spirit animals can be an offensive term if you're not native, which is fine. So I try to be conscientious of that as well because I don't want to offend anybody. And definitely not a skilled animal spirit reader by any means. But I did have 3 cards just come out for you when I was shuffling the White Sage deck. Oh, good, working away. Good. Get paid for doing this. That's what you should be doing. One of my friends, I said I was working yesterday while I was watching their stream, and they were like, "Ooh, that's so cheeky," and I was like, "Oh, I guess it is. Like, I'm getting paid to like watch my friends stream in a way." So the cards that came out, the 4 of Cups. I don't know if you do reversed cards. Some people do, some people don't. I typically do because I think they do have slightly different messages. The 4 of Cups was the first one that came out. Then the King of Pentacles upright, which is the beautiful elephant spirit, and I definitely felt elephant spirit guide for you. And then the 2 of Pentacles. So you did get 2 Pentacle cards. Ooh. Sometimes it just doesn't want to focus. There we go, almost. So it's sand dollars wrapped with this infinity symbol, green ribbon around it. Let's read. I love reading from this book because they have super short messages. So the 4 of Cups reversed expresses low energy, one where you are unmotivated, apathetic, or even depressed. To restore balance, get moving again. Then the Pentacles cards. So the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, still in the early stages of your craft, you may lack confidence of a true expert. Growth happens in a circular manner rather than linear. And then the King of Pentacles, I'm super excited. He's a beautiful card. I feel like elephants are just wise and caring, connected to the earth. You know, they literally feel vibration and sensation through their feet from miles away. Like there's all this stability with the elephant spirit, guidance, knowing, you know, that sure path forward. I just feel a lot of that with you as well, Night Breeze. Like you have that matriarchal perspective of like, I'm leading these baby tarot readers, you know, baby streamers, like whatever we are, like leading us to this path of like the glory land, right? Like the sanctuary, the oasis, if you might. So King of Pentacles, financial success tradition. The King of Pentacles is a cool old uncle. Now retired, he is reaping the benefits of a financially stable life. Although he emits masculine energy, he isn't afraid to wear purple ribbon with a pentacle on his third eye center. I'm going to show you this card again because I do love him. So good. So I totally feel that with you. Absolutely. And that's at least my intuitive interpretation on it. So that's how I feel. I love you very much. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, that was great. I really hope that resonated. And I'm ready. I love it too. I'm ready to do the practice now because I'm hoping that I'll have time to make breakfast. And then we should raid over to Holly Seeks, which will be really fun because she's amazing. And I always love seeing her streams. I don't like missing the beginning because I think she's doing meditation right now, actually. So we could even raid over there now. If we don't want to do the Qigong practice, I'm fine with that. But yeah, if you guys do want to do some Qigong, we can do a shorter practice. We can do a seated practice. The possibilities are endless. Let me turn this on. There we are. All right, so gotta get ready for my stream. Oh, yay! Good, I'm glad you're streaming soon. Always good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, good. I love it. I'm ready. I think we'll do the shorter seated practice for today. We'll just do the 15 minutes rather than the 30. It'll be just like a nice little warm up this morning. Thank you guys all for being here, though. It is so nice to have all of you, and I'm just feeling super blessed today. What a day. My phone is taking its sweet time. Oh, here's my other phone. Oh, my friend from Paradigm Shift Community even shared it. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, that was, you might not. Bioman is also on doing a meditation right now, is what I'm reading on my phone. I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh, sweet. Dandivation, you just started following me on Instagram? What a homie. I'm following you back. Oh my god. Holy crap, you're beautiful. Oh my god, you're so gorgeous. Are you kidding? I love your Instagram. Sweet. Thank you. Thanks for following. All right, distracted brain. Okay, this one doesn't want to do it today. Not working. We'll do this. We'll get it going. See if I hear anything in my house. I'm like, what's going on? Yes, I am also always on Instagram. I don't post a lot anymore. I just don't feel the need. But I usually have it up. That's like, I don't text, I just send messages on Instagram. But I also, if I don't feel like messaging people back, I just won't. I'm just like, this is too much energy for me right now. I'm not gonna do that. Oh, you're good. You are so good. It's really just, it's just nice to have people in here, whether they're chatting or not. I ask a lot of questions, but then I just make my own decisions, so, that's how it goes. I feel like a lot of streamers do that. We'll, put out questions, and then if no one answers, we're like, all right. Definitely gotta conserve that energy, yes. I am one to just oh my gosh, these people message me, so I better message back, and I just end up draining myself. You do Instagram Live for the moment, still haven't shifted on Twitch. Oh yeah, that's fair. I used to do a ton of Instagram Lives, different, interviews with my friends, and I did some of my Qigong on there, but I've pretty much shifted all to Twitch now. Which is kind of weird for me because they don't save the videos, and I have a hard time with things that just disappear. It makes me kind of anxious to just be like, okay, that's just gone now. But at the same time, it's been good for me to just be like, all right, these stay up for a week, and then after that, if you missed them, you missed them. Scared my Mac will explode if I start streaming. Yeah, I'm just streaming on my phone, so I feel you there. I was like, is this even gonna work? That's why I don't have any of the good stuff set up yet. I didn't think I could do it off my phone. Lo and behold, I can. It's so amazing. I'm really excited for that, actually. We will see if this wants to connect or not. Since I already connected the other one. That's all it is. I just gotta turn on Bluetooth mode. Yes, definitely. Definitely. Oh, that's all it is. All right, so let's do our seated practice. Always gotta find the right one. So it is the evening Qigong seated practice, but it's good for the whole day.
This Qigong set is great for insomnia and a better night's rest. Let's begin with both hands up by the...
Oops, I muted it, but no, I cannot. Definitely cannot.
Feel the breath relax and open.
All right, here we go.
This Qigong set is great for insomnia and a better night's rest. Let's begin with both hands up by the heart. Take a nice deep breath into the center of the chest. Feel the breath relax and open. And then bring the hands out to the sides, pull the shoulder blades together, and palms come back to the center of the chest. Let's establish a nice deep breathing, a rhythmic flow in and through the chest. Inhale and expand the lungs, open the chest. Exhale, round the back, expand between the shoulder blades. Deep breathing energizes the body and calms the mind and emotions. The energy that we'll cultivate in this routine brings us back to a place of being centered and balanced. Inhale, open the chest, and exhale. Feel the chest sink back. Just lengthen out your breath. Make it longer, slower, and deeper. Take the hands back to the center of the chest. Palms face up, and we'll do a little spiraling movement where the thumbs turn over and stretch. This will clear tension out of the neck and shoulders. Spiral in and extend out, turning the thumbs over. And then lean your head over to one side. Press away with the opposite arm and slowly roll the head back and forth across the shoulder. Breathe into the stretch. Use your breath as a way to clear tension and tightness. You can do that by exhaling all the way out and then come over to the other side. Gently roll the head back and forth across the shoulder. Again, deep breathing will help to clear tension and tightness out of the muscles or any emotional stress that might be held in this part of the body. Just gently roll the head back and forth, and then bring the chin to the chest.
I love you.
And we'll do the other side. So spiral inwards and extend and reach through the pinky finger. The back of the hands are forward. Come behind you and spiral. Extend, reach the fingers towards the floor. Lean the head towards the shoulder. Gently roll the head back and forth. Feel the movement like a deep massage within the muscles, releasing tension and tightness. Again, breathe into it.
Pull the hair up.
Take the chin to the chest, go across to the other side. Roll the head back and forth, slowly with relaxation. And now take your arms in front of you. We'll do a few pressure points on the front of the wrist. Take your thumb and massage the inside of the wrist. It's about 3 fingers up from the crease of the wrist. Massage between those tendons and go all the way down right to the crease of the wrist. Then come over to the left side of the wrist, which will stimulate some heart points. All these pressure points on the inside of the wrist are good for emotional balance and better sleep. Especially this point right here at the crease of the wrist on the pinky finger side. That will really help to clear your mind. And then we'll do the other side, massaging with the right thumb between the tendons, about 3 fingers up from the crease of the wrist. And just work some pressure points all the way down to the crease of the wrist, right near the hand. And those points in the middle help to clear anxiety or emotional tension.
Right here in the middle of the crease.
Then come over to the right side of the wrist, right by that pinky finger side, right at the crease of the wrist. This is a heart point. We use this for insomnia and for better sleeping. And then just walk the thumb back a little bit and then forward. Massage the crease of the wrist and that point. Take a deep breath.
So we're just here.
And shake it out. Good. Now let's knock those points together. So we're gonna knock the wrists over each other. Relax the wrists and the arms and just let them knock together.
Thank you.
Then switch sides. Knock the wrists together, relax the hands, and stimulate all those points that we just massaged with the thumbs. This will increase that flow of energy to those points. It gets it deeper into the body and allows it to circulate. Just relax now and feel the sensations in your hands. Feel a lightness, a buzz, a tingling. And then take the soles of your feet together.
Thank you to whoever's
Interlock your
joined my
fingers.
Discord.
And we'll start a movement called turtleneck. We're gonna exhale as we come down and
Feet
inhale
together.
as we float up.
Soles of our feet.
Do a nice little rhythmic
Interlock
flow
the
with the
fingers.
spine as you stretch and open your hips. And when we do this movement, it brings relaxing energy into the nervous system. It helps to clear any energy you might have picked up today that you need to let go of before a restful night's sleep. Now hold the stretch. Bring your elbows out over your shins and just take some deep breaths all the way down into your lower abdomen. Relax into the stretch. And then slowly come up. And now we'll begin to work some pressure points through the feet and the legs, massaging the arches of the feet, and then come up through the lower legs. Just do some pressure points really close to the shin bone. And we'll work this first meridian line as it comes up close to the knee. And then back down that same line. So your thumbs are close to the shin bone and pushing in with firm pressure. The points here in the lower legs are good for mental relaxation and calmness. And then massage a point about 3 inches up from the ankle. You'll find a tender spot there, so massage with your thumbs. This is a special point for insomnia. This balances the yin energy of the body. It's called the 3 yin meeting points, and it helps to keep your mind calm. And now massage the top of the feet with your fingertips. The points between the first and the second toe help to balance mental energy. It's also good for headaches or excessive thinking. Now massage up the inside of the legs. This is more the middle of the calf. It's a second meridian line as it goes up the legs. Go up and then come back down. And then we'll work our way down to the bottom of the feet and just massage all along the arches of the feet. The points along the bottoms of the feet, again, help to bring energy down through the body. They release stress and tension and clear mental anxiety or excessive thinking. This point right under the ball of the big toe is special for insomnia. It's called the bubbling springs. It's the lowest point of the meridians on the body. So by massaging it, it drops the energy down into the body. And now let's walk the thumbs up the back of the calves. This is the kidney meridian. It's the water element, so it brings this sense of flow and relaxation into the mind and the body. Come back to the feet, and then we'll do the meridian lines in the upper leg. So take your right elbow and press from the knee through the tendon lines and the muscles on the inside of the leg all the way to the hip. And then from the hip, go back down to the knee. So the elbow is a big enough surface that it will get all 3 meridian lines as it moves from the knee to the hip. It's a nice stretch for the inside of the legs, releases tension, and clears blocked energy in these yin pathways of the body. The yin pathways are really about emotional balance and mental clarity. Let's do the other side. So use the left elbow, press in from the knee all the way up to the hip. Breathe into it, feel the stretch and the pressure points. The combination of stretching and doing self-massage opens the body in a deeper way. Feel that hip stretch and then come back to the center. Open the legs wide, take your hands behind you and just scoot the legs out as wide as you can. And then lean over to the left side. The left hand is going to hold the lower leg or the foot. The right hand's going to press down the inside of the leg and then come to the chest.
Let's do this.
Inhale as you come to the chest and exhale and push down the leg. This one helps to guide and direct chi through the meridian lines down the inside of the leg. Stretching the hamstrings not only releases tension in the legs, but it releases tension through the entire body. Breathe into it and let it flow. And then slowly come back to the center and we'll switch sides. Holding the right foot with the right hand and flowing and pressing down the inside of that right leg with the left arm. Inhale to the chest. Exhale and push down. Breath, flow, and stretch all moving together to create a shift in your energy, shifting from any tension or tightness into a place of deeper relaxation. As you let go of tension, your body becomes more centered and balanced, and we can rest and sleep much better. Exhale and flow down, and then to the center. And just stretch forward. We'll come down onto our backs now, so go ahead and lie down, get comfortable, and hug the knees into the chest. Hugging the knees allows the low back to relax. It's a simple stretch, but it has a profound release of tension throughout the entire body. Do a little rocking left and right. Just massage your kidneys and your low back into the mat or into the floor. Take a deep breath all the way down into the hips, the waist, and the low back. By hugging the knees into the chest, it releases pressure around the kidneys and the adrenal glands. So by hugging the knees and rocking, it's going to switch our energy from the sympathetic to the parasympathetic. The sympathetic is our stress response, and the parasympathetic is our relaxation response. Bring both feet flat onto the floor.
Love you.
And cross the arms over the chest. Go ahead and lift up on one shoulder blade and then the other. Make a little space between the upper back and the shoulder blades. And then completely relax the arms on top of the chest. No tension there. Let your knees rest together so your feet are wide enough so the knees can just touch and rest together and allow the hips to relax. This is called the rejuvenation pose. Focus on deep abdominal breathing. So inhale, allow the breath to drop down into the lower abdomen. Exhale, feel the abdomen relax towards your spine. This pose brings restful, rejuvenating energy into the entire system. Breathe, relax, and let go. Feel the upper back, the lower back, and the hips finding a balanced alignment. Let the neck and the head just drop back. Consciously relax your jaw and the muscles around your face. Just take a few minutes to come back to your center. Let go of the stress, the worries, and challenges of the day. Feel supported by the earth and surrender. Now slowly open the arms. Let one arm fold out to your sides and let the other one unfold out to the other side. Straighten both legs. Feel a nice flow of energy down through the extremities, all the way down to your hands. Nice flow of energy down the legs to the feet. And we'll do a sound called the triple warmer sound. This is the sound that we use for insomnia. It helps to take any tension in your mind and drop it down through the body and all the way out through the legs. So take a deep breath in through the nose. Let it rise up from the belly, through the ribs, all the way up into your chest. And then exhale with the sound, which is all the way out. It's done in a whisper. Do that again. Inhale from the belly all the way up through the chest. Make the sound on the exhale. Do that again. Inhale into the abdomen. Let it rise up through the rib cage all the way to the chest. Exhale from the chest all the way down with the sound. Try to exhale all the way out, and a full deep breath in. Let it roll up to the chest. A long exhale all the way out. Feel the sound clearing mental tension, quieting your mind, and preparing your body for a deep and restful sleep. If there's any tension or tightness still left in your body, go ahead and do that sound one more time and feel that area release and relax. Good, and now just take some relaxed breaths. Notice how your body feels. May this relaxed, calm energy stay with you through a restful night's sleep.
All right, so if you did that with me, just take your time getting up. Stretch, move. Wow. An hour and a half I missed already? Oh, that's okay. That's okay. We were just chatting and we did some tarot reads. If you'd like a card, let me know. I'd love to read for you. I do have a little bit of time left, and then I want to go make myself some breakfast. I might do oatmeal. We'll see what I want. That breakfast sandwich still sounds good. Oh man. Oh, You're with Jen Love is on. I know where we're rating. I know who we're rating. Oh, that's lovely. All right, so wow, Karina, thank you for the raid. Thank you all for being here. I love brunch. You're right. It's totally brunch is my favorite. That's okay. Brunch is good with me. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we can raid over to Holly Seeks or raid over to You're with Jen Love. I'm super excited Jen's on, I'm not gonna lie. She hasn't been on as much as she used to and I miss it, so I'll miss you guys already. I love you, Blue Rebel. We'll raid over to You're with Jen Love. She's phenomenal. None of us will be sad over there. She's just getting started though. She's not currently on, so and Holly's just finishing up her meditation, I believe. But I gotta go. Thanks for the stream. Oh, thanks for being here. Appreciate you, Dandivation. It was wonderful meeting you, or wonderful having you. Thank you so much. And I'm glad you added me. Thank you. Having you breathe and be a part of this world makes life complete. Oh, back at you. Absolutely. Oh, wow. Well, that was wonderful. If anybody, like I said, if anyone wants a card, let me know. I'd be happy to read. Soul Whisper, I know you just got in here, so if you need a little bit of guidance for the week, we've been doing the Starseed Oracle cards or the Ancestors and Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards, so I love you all so much. Thank you for being such sweethearts. Oh my god. Okay, I've now pulled this card 3 times because I just picked it up a second ago and I was like, okay, the Great Severing. And then I pulled it again and then I just pulled it again. So it's not an accident. It's totally not an accident. Ooh. All right. Soul Whisper, I don't know if you wanted these cards. These cards came out to me while I asked about you. So if you'd like a little 3-card reading, I'd love to read these for you. So essentially, we got the Great Severing, which is Mars, anger, conflict, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. We got Star Bathing, Light Body Crystal Grid Transmission Activation. This was the first card that came out. That was the second. And then You're Not For Everyone, Embrace Your Weirdness, Face Your True North. So I'm going to go ahead and read these for you. We've been doing these 3-card spreads, which are your fated life is the first one, the call of the ego, the obvious life. Then there's the call of the soul, and then there's the bridge between them, the leap, challenge, or decision to face, and the change or action you're being called to make. Oh, I hope you have a great day, Stony. Thanks for being here. So let's read Star Bathing. Light Body Crystal Grid Transmission Activation. The stars are constantly showering emanations onto the crystalline grid of the earth. When things are in balance, and I don't know, this might not be for you, it might just be for somebody whose energy was super strong, but these cards just jumped out, so I do feel the need to read them. When things are in balance, the planet also sends information back to the stars. Many starseeds have come to Earth at this time to help shift the planet vibrationally, to activate the ancient codes of wisdom that humanity has forgotten, and all of that information is stored in the crystalline grid. If you pull this card, you may be being called to begin working with the stars and the crystalline grid of the Earth. Oh, thank you. Some people believe that the crystalline grid of the Earth anchors divine cosmic frequencies onto the planet. You may be guided to journey to particular places on Earth to unlock these cosmic codes with your presence. You may also be interested in a practice called star bathing. Download a star bathing meditation at www.starseedoracle.me. This card commonly arises because you're here to connect with the crystalline grid of the Earth, either in your hometown or by traveling to other places without quite knowing why. It can also mean that your light body, the energy body in its highest form, is being activated. If this resonates, take things extra slow in order to integrate this change in vibration. And this one has starseed activation. So place the card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following. I am open. I open myself up to receiving the wisdom of the crystalline grid beneath me. May the stars and the earth inform and heal me, and as they do, may it heal the earth too. Love that. Then the Great Severing. Like I said, I pulled this earlier, and it came up again, twice. This is a shadow card, one that may feel confrontational. Don't be afraid. It's here to bring to the surface anything that's standing in the way of letting love in. The warring planet of Mars is our constant reminder that it's important to soften, forgive, and find our way back to love. There are many things in the human experience that make it difficult for our heart and soul to stay open to the never-ending source of love. We're all wounded, and our unconscious wounds inflict wounds on others. It can feel like a never-ending dance we can never escape. If we aren't careful, before long, we'll see the world as a scary, dangerous place where fear and anxiety roam free. If this card surfaces, it could be for 2 reasons. Firstly, for you to acknowledge the difficult emotions, situations, conflicts, wounds, and fears that are causing you pain and anxiety. And secondly, for you to find your way back to love. When we're hurt, it's normal to close off our heart to the world, to let the painful experience confirm the agony of separation in earthly life. Soften and find your way back to love anyway. When fear, anxiety, and paranoia paralyze you, it's normal to want to hide away from others and the world. Come out of your cave and soften your heart anyway. We're all innocent children spinning our way around the world. Find a way to see the innocence in all people, especially yourself. How are you cutting yourself off from love? And how can you soften your heart towards those who have hurt you? And the last card, this is how you do it. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. face your true north. I think this might be the last card. Second to last card. The world is filled with people who, no matter what you do, just won't like you. But it's also filled with those who will love you fiercely. I need this reminder today. They are your people. You're not for everyone, and that's okay. Talk to the people who can hear you. Don't waste your precious time and gifts trying to convince others of your value. They won't ever want what you're selling. Don't try to convince them to walk alongside you. You'll be wasting both your time and theirs, and will likely inflict unnecessary wounds that will take precious time to heal. You're not for them, and they're not for you. Politely wave them on and continue on your way. Sharing your path with someone is a sacred gift. Don't cheapen it by rolling yours in the wrong direction. I've done this too many times with relationships. Keep facing your true north. Pulling this card means you're being called to embrace your uniqueness, to own your weirdness, to let the world see who you really are, to reveal your multifaceted, multidimensional nature, not to dim your light according to who is in your presence, to own all parts of yourself so that your people, the ones who are the same kind of weird as you, can recognize you when your paths cross. And the Starseed Soul Inquiry is, how can you embrace your weirdness and not care so much about what other people think? So I hope that resonated with you or with someone else, Soul Whisperer. I felt like I needed to hear those messages, all of them. Because definitely my heart wants to go towards anger and frustration, but my soul wants peace. Hello. Imbalanced physique. Oh my gosh, I'm like, I can't read. It's dark. It's blue on black. It's great to see you. Welcome in. I'm kicking my drum. We just did our practice. We wrote our gratitude list first thing. And I just did some tarot pulls. So if you want we're doing actually Oracle right now, but if you want an Oracle or a tarot card, let me know. But otherwise, we are getting ready to raid over to You're with Jen Love. So we're going to do more tarot cards in a second, which is going to be great. ATF is here too. Hello. We were talking about you earlier. I pulled a card, the Courageous Peony. And I was like, oh, I pulled this one for ATF the other day. So we just did some great tarot reads. Oh, good, she's on. All right, and if you guys are ready, we can raid over there. But if you want a card, let me know. I'm happy to pull cards for a couple more people. But like I said, I do want to eat, and I do start work at 12:30. So keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. But yeah, if not, we can go over there. You just unboxed a new Oracle deck last night. Oh my gosh, did you do it on stream? I fell asleep pretty early last night. Well, actually, I watched a movie, which was really wonderful. Oh, look at all the yellow. I love that. I thank you, Spirit. I will. I need to. Because I can definitely get carried away. You're with Jen Love. Ooh, you want a love reading? Okay. We'll do a quick love reading. We'll see. Do you want tarot or oracle cards? Had a Discord movie night, so I didn't sleep until like 8:30 a.m. Oh my gosh, tarot, please and thank you. Okay. All right, we're going to do the White Sage Tarot for the love reading. I feel like these are loving cards, little messages. Little love reading for ATF, please. Okay. Okay. Aw, I've never pulled this card. It's so cute. Look at this. Okay, you got, it was more positive affirmation deck. Oh yeah, that can relinquish negative thoughts. Oh my gosh, I got this one, the How to Love Yourself deck. How to Love Yourself cards. And I got this one, which is Notes from the Universe on Abundance. So I got some cards that aren't quite tarot or oracle as well. That's awesome. Positive affirmations, good thing. So we got the Page of Cups, which he's like this cute little otter with a little lotus flower on his head with this little coffee or tea. We got Death reversed, which is like usually new beginnings. Don't freak out. And then the Four of Pentacles reversed. So let's read. First is that Page of Cups. All right, Page of Cups. Youthful, creative. When this sweet young otter graces your presence with a cup of turmeric ginger chai. I almost said it looks like chai tea to me. Turmeric ginger chai tea. That's literally my favorite. Yum. Take her up on the offer. Take a sip, close your eyes, and let your tensions vanish. Remember what it was like to be a child? Allow your creative side to flourish. So get more in touch with yourself. It's me with my tea, exactly. Yeah, well, it's really good though. If you make chai tea and you put some turmeric in it though, it's very, very good for you. Good for inflammation, joint pain, really, really healthy. So anyway, Page of Cups. Then the Four of Pentacles. Greed, materialism. This card suggests your fears and obsessions about your finances. Don't overthink it. As the saying goes, you can't take it with you when you go. So don't be too worried about finances. You know, the more we worry and cling to it, the less we're going to have. We have to have that trust, that faith in the universe that we're going to be provided for. And the last card, Death reversed. Okay, so it basically, the Death card upright. The Death card can suggest the end of a job, a being, or even a concept. There is nothing to fear about this card. Lighten your grip on the idea of permanence. This image of a light at the end of the tunnel reminds us that everything is made up of energy. And the Death card reversed can also mean change is coming, but it is on a much more subtle level. So there's going to be changes. I think essentially this reading is just saying, like, before you focus too much on love, you know, focus on yourself, find that inner child, get back in touch with what makes you joyful, and really get yourself in a good routine, you know, find yourself with some healing time, some time where you're just kind of focusing on yourself, get those finances in order, and really take care of you first before you can find that person. Of course it ends up really being a self-love reading, but that's how love readings go. They kind of give us, because our partner's out there, you know, not a matter of needing to, you know, make our partner happen, but just a matter of making ourselves the person that we want our partner, our future partner, to be with. So, yeah, I think that's great. I think it's a good one. All right, well, no more readings. We're all done. We're gonna raid over to Jen. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Really grateful you're all here. I'm gonna open up her stream right now on this phone because it's probably gonna play me an ad. Yep. All right. Thank you so much, ATF. I'm always grateful when you're here. Thanks for letting me read for you. Sorry, I'm just like, all right, let's go, because I'm hungry. But no, message me anytime. I'm here for you. I think that there's really good things coming in your future. I think it's just a matter of feeling full in yourself, feeling confident, and being that person. So thank you guys for being here. Thanks for joining me this morning. It was a long reading. Love you, Soul Whisperer. Thanks for coming in. We'll pop over to Jen's stream and we'll have a good time. Oh, she looks so lovely with that mask on. Thank you guys, though. It really means a lot. I think you're going to love Jen. If you do want a reading, send her a donation, give her a tip. She's just an amazing reader, light years beyond me. So, highly recommend. Love you guys. Millions of kisses. Thank you for being here.
I am going to do something that I swore I would never do again. Yeah. I mean, it is. It kind of is. But it's more.
Here we are. Hi.